What's up, everybody? My name is 72727, and after about 30 billion trillion games of Call of Duty, I was finally able to get another MO.A.B without dying after getting 21 kills. I'd say I played about, this is not an exaggeration, but like 7-8 games in a row, where I got 21 kills or more in a row and died. And I know exactly why. It's because whenever I start playing, whenever I play COD, I sit down, have a good time, I'm getting all my kills, I'm not paying attention, and once I get to 10, my hands start sweating. That's stage one of M.O.A.B syndrome. And then once I get to 15 kills, my mind begins going places. Like, I'm thinking of like, holy shit, I am about to get to this point. And it's not like I don't get M.O.A.Bs ever. It's not like it's even my first M.O.A.B. It's just every time this goes through my mind for some reason, because I'm a panicky COD player. And then once I get to 20, I'm like, I should just hide in a corner for the rest of the game, which is obviously not what you're supposed to do. And when you do hide in corners is when I die. I'm like, alright, I'm going to stay in this corner and just wait for people to pass by, and then like 3 seconds later there's this guy behind me that's like, hello there, and knifes me right in the anus. And it's just horrible. I hate how I play when I'm close to getting M.O.A.Bs, and I hate myself, and I hate people, and Call of Duty, and everybody that is in my lobbies. Usually what happens is the angrier I am usually correlates positively if I'm playing with anybody. Like, if I'm playing with like a group of people and like in a party and I'm on 20 kills and die, I'm like, oh, I was on 20 kills and died, and everyone laughs at me and calls me a bitch. But if I'm playing alone, I have nobody to call me a bitch and nobody to laugh with. So it's just depression. Straight up depression. It's like, you were so close, but you didn't get it. Like, my mind's telling me, it's like, you'll never get it. You want to get it, but you're just not gonna. You're the worst COD player around, you should go kill yourself. That's what my mind tells me, and I'm like, okay. And usually it results with a controller being bounced off my bed, which bounces straight up in the air and once hit the ceiling. I'm not too fond of my my raging when it comes to M.O.A.Bs, even though I'm not much of a rager when it comes to other games. Like I will go 2 and like 30 in COD sometimes. Well, not very often, but when I do go 2 and 30 in COD, I'm not angry. But when I don't get a M.O.A.B, I'm angry. So I don't understand the way I work. I just don't understand it. I'm ranting right now about M.O.A.Bs and having no friends, so it's just a typical day for me. I am so tired right now. It is mainly because I take a class about classical music. I don't know why I took it. It wasn't my idea. It was more of a, I had to take this kind of class, and the rest of them were like Mongolian history and the arts and sciences of elephants, like stuff like that. It's like, I'm not gonna take those. It doesn't sound appealing. So I took a music class. It wasn't labeled classical music. It was labeled, I think, music for the listener. And I was like, oh, I'm a listener and I listen to music. And I clicked join class. But now I know that it's not music for the listener. It's music for the I don't know what kind of people listen to classical music, because I don't know very many people, especially in college, that listen to this rare species called classical music nowadays. I don't even know if people make classical music nowadays. I know there's like orchestras and stuff, but like you don't hear about like a new famous composer. You hear about new people maybe playing the old pieces, but you don't really hear about composers that much. Or maybe I'm just oblivious to life and there's tons of classical composers out there and I'm just listening to Blink-182 and Coheed and Cambria and being distracted by this kind of music and not paying attention to other kinds. But I don't know. But so I have a test tomorrow, and a part of the test is listening to like 15 different pieces and knowing the name of it, who wrote it, the genre, and that involves, if you think about it, listening to classical music for like 3 hours straight. So I just sat here listening to classical music for 3 hours straight, memorizing all this shit, and I am so tired from it. It's the most boring thing ever. And another great thing to do when you get a M.O.A.B, this is random, is to lay on the position while you're doing it, so you get attacking bonuses. I'll have you listen to all the noises that it makes. It's so exciting. Yeah, it kept happening, and I was so happy about it. So I'm going to thank you all for watching. Make sure to comment, rate, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I will see you all next time.